We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat, because we touching on facts, and plus we up in these hats. It's Knicks Real Talk, and we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Nick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars and b-ball. Cause no matter how far the stars, we see y'all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knocking down shots. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes, putting on the clinic. The cap lieutenant, they entered the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our temples like soldiers and train the planes and Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. Say Tokyo, but you know we can drift. Cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on a game preview. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it popping every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it popping every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. Salute everybody, salute. What's going on, man? Knicks Real Talk. It's the recap. Divine Shot Powers, man. We're gonna recap last night's game up in Toronto, man. New York Knicks and Toronto Raptors last night, man. Knicks went up there and did what they had to do in a scrappy little game at the end, man. But they kind of prevailed and pulled the thing out anyway. So we're gonna get into it and break all that down today. Like I said, 121, 115. Knicks did the damn thing. But let me bring my partner to go so we can get it popping. Shot Powers, what's up, my man?
Peace to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's get it.
Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, man. Fabian, what's good, my man? MG, what's popping? Brian, Darren, Krem's dad, what's good, everybody? Thank y'all for coming in, man. Shot Powers, man. Knicks had a game down in Toronto last night, coming off a back-to-back. Had it going pretty much in the first, second, third, but they got a little tight in the fourth quarter. But the Knicks did what they had to do, thanks to Jalen Brunson, the burner. Did what he had to do as a captain, got us over the hump last night, man. But nonetheless, it was a back-to-back. We won the game. That's all that count. And we improved our record, man. So we get ready going to this little 3-day break here, man. 34-17, man. Looks pretty good for me.
Yeah, good win. Any win is a good win. If it's by 1 or if it's by 40. And the Knicks did what they had to do last night and captured the win. We having some good games that we are grinding it out. You know what I mean? And teams are playing us different too. And we're grinding wins out, man. Not hitting all the that hitting your 3-point shot and doing all these things and rebounding the basketball. Every game not saying they don't do it every game, but in the games that they don't do it, they still find a way to win. And I appreciate that from the New York Knicks. And salute to Corey Lee. The butcher is coming.
Yeah, real talk, man, for sure. They doing the thing right now, man. They winning the game. They need to win. That was a great win last night to me. Just to see these guys get going, man. Knicks is a serious team, ladies and gentlemen. These guys they was playing last night. Toronto Raptors were 4 out of the last 5. Obviously, RJ, hope he winds up being okay. He had a concussion, man. Hit his head on the court. That was a pretty disastrous, man. But hopefully he'd be okay. They didn't have him last night. So, but we went and did what we had to do, man. No Anunoby still out for a consecutive game. But they guys stepped up, did what they had to do. Big Cat was in the alley digging in their tree trash. Everybody was getting excited. Brunson was doing what he was doing. So, salute to the Knicks, man. I won the game, and I'm happy about that, man. We looking good right now, 34-17. I got to say, ladies and gentlemen, 7-1 in the last 8. Beat the top 2, 3, 4 team in the NBA in that span, in the West in that span of time. They just find a way to win, man. When one man go down, next man up. Obviously, Shot Powell, I felt good about seeing though the way Cat came out and got back in his bag a little bit last night. He was phenomenal. And so, like I said, Jalen Brunson really had it going in the fourth quarter and took these boys where they need to take them for sure. And you can't give a big shout out to Haka Purdy. Getting little quality minutes, making a big difference in there for the Knicks, backing up my man for a minute. So salute to Haka Purdy. Dustin had it going. The whole team played well, man, and they found a way to scrap that thing out at the end shot pile and get the win.
Yeah, they definitely did what they had to do, man. And like you said, Cat got down there and did what he had to do. Brunson brought the game home for us. Mikal doing what he needs to do. Josh Hart is phenomenal. And ancillaries, Precious Achua, Deuce McBride, Cameron Payne, they all contribute, and it looks good. And it is to not do certain things on certain nights when you're lacking and pick it up on the other end. It is incredible to watch. You're not shooting well. You're shooting 35% from three-point land, and we need to shoot 63% from the field goal percentage. We're shooting well from the three-point land. Now we got to pass the ball a little bit more. I mean, so we get more open shots. We got to go down and crash the boards. Josh, these guys are just doing things that with winning in mind, and we're 2 players right now away from filling out the roster. You know what I mean? Fulfilling the roster. We do have the players to fill the roster, but to fulfill that 10-man rotation, and it's starting to come together, man. And we're having some good games against good teams. And for all the Knicks fans that thought this was going to be a tough stretch, look at our record. Look what Tom Thibodeau did last month, Coach of the Month. We're still 3rd with a nice little cushion. I mean, nice cushion behind us. We're a game or 2 away from 2nd. We are 3rd and 2nd in the East in our offense. Our defense is up to like 12 now. The defense is starting to catch up with the offense, and that's going to make a big difference going down the stretch. You know what I mean? These next 30 some odd games, 30 games left, 29, 30, something like that. So going down this gauntlet that we about to go down, knowing that we got players that are injured getting ready to come back, that's a blessing, man. Mitchell Robinson getting ready to come back.
Yes, sir.
Precious about to come back. We about to see a killer dilla defensive-minded team now coming. I mean, and I'm not just saying that because of Mitchell Robinson, but I am saying it because of Mitchell Robinson, because if you watch the Knicks basketball this year, you see teams, and we just talked about this in the background, Divine, about teams going north and west on it. I mean, north and south on us. They'll go from north and go all the way down south, right to the rim. You know what I mean? When Mitch is in the game, when he's in the game, you don't see that much. You see everybody going east to west, side to side, shooting short jump shots, or trying to get Mitchell Robinson to step up so they could go by him and pass the ball to Mitchell Robinson, man. So it's an easier layup to the basket because they can't penetrate against Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? So just imagine Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Cat, and Mitchell Robinson. And I'm going to finish with that.
Yeah, real talk. Ladies and gentlemen, that man changed the dynamics. We get into that as well, man. We're going to talk about all that good stuff, man. We're going to break down the stats from last night, but everything Shot Powell was dead on with that one, man. I'm excited for this cat to come back, and I'll let you know my reason why I can't wait for it to come back. I think everybody else who really, really want to see this team do well understand why we talk about that. But right now, though, ladies and gentlemen, what I seen last night was a team who had their legs under them from the first 3 quarters of a back-to-back. Then in the fourth quarter, the legs went a little bit. You know what I mean? The Knicks leg after coming off a back-to-back coming off a back-to-back game, in the third quarter, I think that's where them guys really started getting it going a little bit over there. That had a lot to do with, like I said, the Knicks, the legs. They gave up 35 points in that third quarter. And when they gave up only 17 in the second, but they gave up 35 in the third. And then they only gave up 29 in the fourth quarter. But still, the Knicks was able to prevail. We only scored 23 in that fourth quarter, but Brunson was the majority of that right there. But of all the quarters, we played well. 30 across the board, 30, 38, 30. A little bit with more on the defense thing, I think, on the fourth quarter with Jalen Brown helping us get over the line. So, but with that being said, 21-15, 121 to 115. Knicks moved to 34-17, ladies and gentlemen. We are right where we need to be. Going into the All-Star break and going into the trade deadline, the New York Knicks are right where they need to be if you're a team in looking to be at a certain position in the playoff position. Because we got a little bit of cushion down here at the fourth spot because Indiana Pacers lost to Portland last night. they've been playing some damn good ball in Portland, man. Them cats are like 1-something out of 9. They are killing it. Chauncey Billups got Portland playing well, and they beat them boys last night. So, that worked out for Knicks because now they 4 games in a loss column behind us, Indiana. Now, obviously, the Bucks, they done fell a little for in Boston. They 2 games in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to keep scrapping. 36-15, we 34-17. It all goes down Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. So but they got a game. I think got a game in between. They play. They're not playing tonight. They play tomorrow. We get into that as well. But Shy Power, we just got to keep winning and doing what we're doing because right now we're in a good spot in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. As a team coming away together the way our team came together, a lot of new pieces, a lot of moving parts. Now they took a while for them to kind of get to a rhythm, but 7-1 in their last 8 is not bad for me.
I mean, that's not bad at all. It shouldn't be bad to anybody. You know what I mean? That and the teams that we played in the last 8 games, and you're saying that we just went 7-1, man, that's heroic right there. Those are some statement wins. Those are some signature wins. And let this be known too, man. Mitchell Robinson coming back to play on this team. This is the best team Mitchell Robinson has had that he has ever played with as a New York Knicks, in my opinion. I mean, just look at what Mitchell Robinson used to play with to what he's going to be coming to play with.
What?
Come on, man. What he had before he kept going down and all these things to what he's getting ready to come back to. This is going to be one of the best teams for Mitchell Robinson, and I'm happy. Well, let me not say anything before the trade deadline because you never know what happened before 3 o'clock tomorrow. But the way it's looking at, I am happy that Mitch is going to come back and at least have one more hurrah with this team that he has on here. Because let me say this to y'all right now, and I'm not just throwing it out there. In my opinion, if Mitchell Robinson come back in these next 30 games or so, let's just say 20 games down the stretch. I mean, let's give him 10 games to get himself acclimated and stuff. Let's say the next 20 games, and Mitchell Robinson is averaging 10-9 or 9-10. It's a wrap. 9 points and 10 rebounds, or 10 points and 9 rebounds with 2 blocks and maybe 1 steal. Let's throw a steal in there because he's been last year in the beginning of the year he was putting his hands in everything. You know what I mean? Imagine that. With everybody else, and that's just saying on an average, this guy could go. You see Karl Anthony Towns right now getting 15, 17, 20 rebounds a night. So could you imagine what Mitchell Robinson going to be out there to do? If not Mitchell Robinson getting the bulk of the rebounds, Cat now every night is going to go up to like 17 rebounds a game because he is going to do what he did for Julius Randle. Box out those 2 players. Julius Randle coming in and snatch a rebound, defensive rebound. And when we go down on the offense, that's my game down there. I'll go down there and try to grab any rebound or put back in on the offense because that's what Mitchell Robinson is, great on offense, offensive rebounds. This team is special right now, man. The type of wins that these guys been having. This last one was a tough game, and this team really came out to fight, and they came and every team that comes out, I mean, it's in the whole NBA, but every team that comes out to play Knicks really come out to play the Knickerbockers. They really get their A game up to try to beat the Knicks. Every team that I've seen this year that we played, every team wants to beat the Knicks. If you're at Madison Square Garden or if you're at your own home, you want to beat the Knicks. Because majority of the time when you're at your home, you hear Knicks representing in your own stadium. So I'm happy for this team, man. And I'm glad that they got these couple of days off to get all these little nicks and bruises, Salute Tony Crow, out of their system before we play on Saturday.
Yeah, real talk, man. Listen, man, our guys are doing what they need to do, man. Despite being down Anunoby, I started lineup, always I started lineup, so we call them fire starters, ladies and gentlemen. A fire starter stat line for the night. We just gonna look at it right here. Listen, man, 21-8 for the burner, 28-1-5 for the burner. Cat 27-20-2. Cat numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Hart, another Josh Hart game, 15-7-6. DNP for Anunoby and Mr. Everything, 2 sides of the ball. My man Mikal Bridges, 17-2-2. But still, if you add in to my man Precious Chua, 17 points and 9 rebounds, that goes you another starter 5 over 100.
Another 100-pointer.
Another 100 points.
Another 100 points.
Precious Chua came in here and did with Anunoby numbers.
Facts.
And that was gritty, and he got the 9 rebounds on top of that. So I think that was special to see, man. Salute to my man Precious Chua, playing defense out of the ball, getting the buckets and everything like that. This team's gonna be scary, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's gonna be on the popping, man, when that boy get back up ahead. So, but Precious Chua putting the Anunoby numbers up. That was nice to see, man. So salute to my man Precious. So there you go. Who want to smoke, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we call it that. Them the fire starters right there. Because they always bringing flame into y'all. They always heating up the joint no matter where they go. They always getting buckets. And it always wind up being the fire, my man. Them the fire starters who want to smoke. New York Knicks starting 5 stat line for last night. But let's look at the team overall last night, Shot Powers. They had a pretty decent box score last night's game. Like I said, them guys was in there doing what they needed to do. Ladies and gentlemen, 121-115. New York Knicks winning, did the damn thing, man, as you can see right there. Jalen Brunson, 28-1. Like I said, Carl Levy Town, 27-20-2. Mikal Bridges, 17-2-2. Precious Chua, ladies and gentlemen, 17-8. Good job by him, 2 assists. Josh Hart doing Josh Hart thing. Came in playing decent game. 6 assists, 7 points. Haka Purdy, good game for him, man. From a growing standpoint, energy standpoint, he made a difference right there, especially on my man Scotty Barnes in that third and fourth quarter. Good job by Haka Purdy, man. That's why I got to give salute Tom Thibodeau. He know when to bring these guys along, Shot Powers.
Facts, man. Say it again, Divine. Say it again.
Bring these guys along. He's like, in the beginning of the season, you're not ready, but let me give you enough time to come from with Germany, get mentally acclimated to what we do in the NBA. Then physically, when I know you're ready, I put you in there. And it's starting to raise ugly heads. Not ugly heads. Excuse me. It's starting to pay dividends. Like I said, patience is a virtue, ladies and gentlemen. You got to bring these guys on. You just don't throw them into the fire if they're not ready for it. But the way this team is constructed right now, with everybody getting more healthy, obviously you took a little back seat because of pressure to chew and things like that. But now, with the situation with maybe Jericho Sims coming out, Mitch coming back, I like the 4 centers. I like the 4 guys that Knicks can throw in the center spot. You got Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, Pressure to Chua, and Haka Purdy. Them your 4 centers. So I understand why they might not keep Jericho Sims. Let him go to another team, man, before he can get him some money, man, before he can eat. Maybe some team pick him up where you get a chance to play every night, or whatever the case may be, for Jericho Sims to get out there and get the NBA money, man. He wants Nick, always a Nick. Young man just ain't a room for him right here with this the way we going about this thing. So let's hope the brother go there and get find a way to get a bag for somebody else in the NBA, man, and keep living your life. So, but other than that, man, our guys did pretty well there, man. Like I said, our main guys had it going from that standpoint. So for the game, we shot pretty well. 18 for 19 from the charity stripe, 57% from the floor. Didn't shoot well from downtown, 50% in the field goal area. Not bad, but it was a scrappy game. We 26 rebounds to defense rebounds. So we were then a rebound numbers. Shot probably was 43 rebounds yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. We did a good job on the board compared to them. They didn't have no big guys until Jake Pirtle went out. That was pretty much it in a nutshell. Assist game was decent, 26. You like to see the numbers around there, 30 even, but we'd take that. Only 11 turnovers. Good job, and 10 steals. And them dudes commit a lot of turnovers there anyway. But 4 blocks, 15 fouls, max points in a row, 12. We went on a 12-point run. Time of possession, big time in the lead. We was pretty much in control of the whole game, ladies and gentlemen. 33 minutes, we was in front, so we pretty much had control of the whole game. The biggest lead, we went up 23, and they got to get them guys credit. They fought back, found a way to get into that shot power. So our defense let them back in the game around that third or fourth quarter. But in the third quarter, but we prevailed in the end and got the victory for sure.
Yeah, you. I know. Sometimes I talk and I say stuff. I'm a little repetitive with stuff, but I remember times when I used to watch the Knicks, and it'd be a late night game or something like that, and I gotta put it down, get ready to go to work or whatever, and I'd be like, man, I'm just gonna go to bed, man. I see what happened when I read the paper in the morning or whatever the case may be to find out how they won. And now, if the game is at 12 o'clock at night, I'm gonna be like this. What? I'm gonna be, holding my eye open to watch the game because you never know with this team when they're going to get it together and come back on you. Jalen Brunson is stepping up to being an all-star, man. He's stepping up to being a real superstar for this team, hitting big shots and making big free throws and driving the ball and passing the ball. Cat is being outstanding with a hurt hand. He's still going out there giving you numbers like that. OG being out gave Precious a chance to really prosper. In the 2 games that he's been in, he has scored good numbers, man, with OG being out. And I mean, rebounding numbers. I think the last game was about 8 or 9, and this game was around 8 or 9, 7, 8 or 9, something like that. Those are good numbers coming off the bench, and big numbers last night. He did OG numbers last night, pretty much. This team is scary, and Mikal, I don't know how anybody ever thought that Mikal was going to be a sucker duck, some run of amok, something like that. I don't know how anybody thought that it was a bad trade when we traded all those picks away. It was a lot of picks. It was. And I mean, but let me tell you this too, with some of those picks that the Knicks got, that they gave up, those guys getting ready to graduate high school right now, this year. They in their last year of high school, getting ready to go to college. We got somebody that's dominating on the court right now, defensively and offensively, a true two-way player in Mikal Bridges. We got things on this team that can electrify us, man, and we're starting to get healthy and we're starting to see the results.
Yeah, real talk, man. This team is, that's who I thought they was gonna be, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, when you know in a game of basketball, you go out there and play. Who in front of you go hard for 48 minutes. You go out there and do what you're gonna do. And I think Shot Powers last night, the Knicks did a good job coming off a back-to-back, because you could see in the fourth quarter, in the third quarter, their legs got tired. They just played the night before, and you could see their legs starting to get tired. And that's why I got to give them credit for their grit, because even though their legs started getting tired coming off that back-to-back in the fourth quarter, and if you're a human being, you run that much, your leg's going to get tired in 2 days of running like that. So let's not get it twisted. You know what I mean? But they found a way to will themselves. Jalen Brunson, you know, all it takes is a timeout, whatever, and then they got back in it, and they just, Jalen Brunson said, give me the ball. That's why they gave me the money they gave me. But you know, so, and I am who I am. And that's what you need in a good team, because you don't always have it your best game every night. You know, in prime example, look at the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets lost to the Brooklyn Nets last night with 6 seconds left, and they lost to us, and that's the number 2 team in the league. So it all depends how you play that night. But I can say one thing: what the Knicks showed me, not at one of our best nights because of a back-to-back from a defense side of the ball. You know, Knicks, you can't. What else can you say? Knicks put up 125 points. What else you want to do? You can't say they had a bad game. They put up 125. How many teams in the league could put up 125? And Toronto Raptors was 4-1 in their last 5 games and playing good basketball. Shot Powers. Toronto Raptors got some good talent down there, especially when you got guys who you don't think about, like Bruce Brown, who won a ring in his league. You know, highly coveted backup guy in the league. The young rookie boy they had it going with a Shaq, Psych, whatever his name was. The brother with the braids, he had the pop. So you know what? Them cats been playing well. My man, that coach of Toronto, got them young boys playing well out there. And Scotty Barnes is legit. You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody say. The man is legit. Emmanuel Quickly is legit. You know what I mean? These guys are NBA ball players. So you know what, though? We also let them know, too, yeah, this might be one of our kind of off night, but we know we got this dude, though. And that's what make a great team, when you can stay in the game long enough. You got somebody like Jalen Brunson, who's a certified, bona fide closer. To get you over the top. You take the victory, you move to 34-17, and feeling good about where you at heading into this big game coming up Saturday against Boston. So you want to stack every win you can get, no matter how ugly it is. On an off night, good night, it don't matter. At the end of the day, it's about W's and L's, not how you got it, it's that you get it. And the way we got it last night, we did what we had to do. We willed it out, got a W, because that's all that matters when it comes to the end of the season, when everybody wonders what position you are in the playoffs. So for us, it was a good win, Shot Powers. Gutted out. Now we got 3 days to rejuvenate, like you say, take care of the nicks and bruises and all that good stuff, and and get ready for the Saturday, man. So I'm excited about it. Where we at right now, the team, and knowing that we got Money Mitch coming back, ladies and gentlemen, is going to make a huge difference in New York. Believe it or not, what I'm telling you, I've been waiting for this the whole year. I said New York Knicks finals. The exact 10 guys I'm talking about right now will be back with the Knicks. Need the same 10 guys that I said with 55 wins. Need the same 10 guys that I predicted would be in the finals. And now it's kind of getting me almost, how would I say, affirmation that it can happen. Because when Mitch come back, this thing changes, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm excited about it, Shaw Powers, and let's hope the man when he come back, when he finally get on the court, and they slide my man him next to Carl Anthony Towns, and get him to put Josh Hart in that small forward spot in the lineup in that second unit that take care of that. So we ain't got to trade for a small forward. Put Mitchell Robinson there with Cap. Put my man Josh Hart at that 3 with Deuce McBride, Campaign, and Chew and Hocker Purdy. Let's go for the ring. That's how I look at it. That's the only way it's gonna be. I think after this. I think that's the only way it's gonna be. Them 10 dudes that I mentioned are gonna be the ones I think we're gonna have to ride with to get to where we gotta go. And I'm excited about that because I think it's gonna be pretty awesome, man. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, that is the 10-man roster that we've been talking about all season.
Facts.
All season we've been talking about this 10-man roster, and it's soon to come. And I mean, the next 6-7 days or so, couple of days. I don't know if Mitch is going to be back for Boston, but I don't know if Chua's going to be back for Boston. I think he's on some day-to-day, but I'm not rushing him back. If we lose the Boston game, we get to see him 2 more times before the season is over. You know what I mean? And I'm not rushing them. I don't want them to come back and feel like they we need you to come. Nah, we don't need you to come back. We got this. If we have if we fare well against them, win or lose, it's okay. If we win, it's a bonus. If we lose to them, okay. We still mission Preston Chua and Mitchell Robinson. But the next time we see them, hopefully we have those 2 guys back on the court, and let's see what happens then.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm happy about what the Knicks are doing right now.
Yeah, real talk. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. It's good, everybody. We in here, man. Divine Shaw Powell. Just to recap, y'all know what the Knicks went in Toronto, did what they had to do last night, ladies and gentlemen. Went down there and played some good basketball, man, from an offense standpoint, doing what they do. Pressure Chua, filling my man Anunoby Chu came up big 17-8. That just show you the depth that we starting to accumulate now that the roster's getting more healthy, where you can have guys like that come in there, rightfully so, against a team like they should have did it against, and they did. You know what I mean? But like I said, I got to give them a little bit of how would I say favor, because they did come off a back-to-back against a tough game against the Houston Rockets. So, and then right after the Houston Rockets game, 7:30, they had to fly right to Toronto, get in Toronto, play a scrappy game against a team who's been on a good winning streak lately. So we pulled it out, and that's all that matters. Now let's go over here and big game Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, is going down, but we got a bigger thing going on tomorrow at 3:00. It's a trading deadline in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen, and some moving and shaking going on here and there, nothing major that I could recall for today. Anyway, only thing pretty much really.
Valanciunas went to was it Valanciunas?
Yeah.
I think Valanciunas went to Sacramento.
Yeah, I got you right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do it like that. And you can see what happened today so far in the NBA. Right there, you have Valanciunas, ladies and gentlemen. King got Valanciunas and City Cisco for 2 second-round picks. Valanciunas gonna move to the 5. I believe Savonis played a power forward. Zach LaVine down there with DeMar DeRozan. Pretty good lineup right there. You got some rebounding, you got some scores. Not a bad trade for both teams. I think that's gonna make them a good offensive team anyway. But then you got Keegan Murray there, who's a defense juggernaut. So that's a pretty good team right there with Valanciunas, Sabonis, Keegan Murray, DeMar DeRozan, and Zach LaVine, or whoever running the point. I can't recall who's going to do that now that my man is gone. Good team. In the Thunder today, they got Daniel Tice, a veteran who's been all over the place, but he's going over there with a second-round pick for cash consideration. Presti, that's why he took all them damn draft picks he got, because he could do shit like that. That helps them out, both of their behind Hartenstein, depending on what happens with Chet Holmgren. So, that was a good pickup for them for what they got, a little cash consideration. He's a savvy veteran who can rebound and play a little bit of defense here and there. Rockets, ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Springer, 2030 second-round pick, heavily protected future second-round pick. The Celtics get a heavily protected future second-round pick. Kyle Kuzma, ladies and gentlemen, this is an interesting one to me. Patrick Baldwin Jr., 2025 second-round pick for Chris Middleton. A.J. Johnson, the 2028 first-round pick. So that's interesting that was my man, him and Antetokounmpo came in this thing together, man. They've been doing this thing for about 8 years over there and won a ring together. But I look like they got Kyle Kuzma over there. Kyle Kuzma is a pretty good, decent, I'm going to say, two-way player. Haven't really get to do it in Washington because of the way they've been doing it down there. But who knows? None of that don't feel like it affects the Knicks in any way. I don't care Kyle Kuzma or not. They ain't not messing with us when it comes to the New York Knicks basketball is them. I think Milwaukee's going to be who they are because I know who we are. So I don't think that's going to affect the Knicks anyway, to be honest with you, Shot Powell. But that's pretty much it, Shot Powell, so far. What I heard today in the NBA, but they got the Kevin Durant story out there and all that good stuff. So we'll talk about that as well. But for the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna see what they're gonna do. Somebody put something interesting in the chat. Let me see if I can find it. And I say it who it was, if I can recall. But Shot Powell anyway. Oh yeah, Craig McQueen said, heard the Knicks going after wing from the Kings. I don't know. You go elaborate about that. I'm not sure. I haven't heard nothing. I had to look into all the spaces and everything and the blogs and all that, but I haven't heard nothing out there.
What's the name?
Damn, what's my man? Yeah, send the name you can, McQueen, if you don't remember. He said Knicks going between Syracuse. You think Knicks going after wing player at trade? I don't think that. I believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I'm of the mindset the Knicks not going to do anything. I think the only move they make is Jericho Sims. I think Mitchell Robinson coming back was there. And if Monk did that, what they would get for Monk, I don't know. That's interesting. Monk got a pretty big contract, ladies and gentlemen. But I haven't heard nothing out there, so it's hard to say. Shapa, but whatever they do, I'm good with whatever they do. They don't do anything. Let's get it popping. I like the squad we got with the like Josh Hart said on the Twitter space. He said the demon coming back. I'm on Josh Hart, the demon coming back, and the demon replied in some way. Mitchell Robinson did. That's gonna be awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, the New York Knicks got a powerful to start. 2 legit 7-foot players, and one of them get buckets like he a point guard. Buddy rebound. Now listen, Carl Anthony numbers to me. His rebound number is going to go down, ladies and gentlemen. Here's why I say that, because he's going to be on a stretch position now. He won't be in the paint when that ball comes off the rim like that, or depending what type of play the Knicks might run. But if Mitchell Robinson come back and start, I see Carl Towns rebounds going down to about 10 a game. Because number one, he's going to be on the wing on the offense side of the ball, and on the defense side of the ball, 9 out of 10 now in the NBA, the guy that he's defending going to be out on the wing. He's playing a stretch league now, so he won't be gobbling many rebounds, but what's good about it. But I think Mitchell Robinson might wind up giving you 10 now. So I think you still get 20 to 20-something rebounds from your 4 and your 5. And that's damn near awesome right there, Shot Power. If that playing out that way, be able to get 20-something rebounds, just like Julius Randle was. Julius Randle was a double-double dude down there, him and Mitch. But now I think if Mitch come back the way I think he's coming back, I think with that offense spreading like that, because remember, with the way this offense is spreading for Mitch, ladies and gentlemen, Julius Randle won't be able to gobble up rebounds like that. You know what I mean? Because Cat will be guarding some of them big guys. Cat now one of them guys who just want to hog in the middle, wait for the ball to come off the glass. So I'm pretty interested to see how this offense is going to work. But if it work out the way I think it's going to work out, well, with Mitch Robinson. But any thoughts on this trade thing, man? Do you think the Knicks going to do anything? What's your thoughts with that?
My biggest thing is they move on from Jericho Sims. Retain that money from Jericho Sims. You let him go. Maybe you'll make a deal to go get maybe TJ Warren or a Kiki. I think in my opinion, I think a Kiki would be better. We need a small forward. I mean, TJ, I guess, can play the small forward. He's about 6'8". I guess he can still play the small forward because he's more of a shooter type guy. But Okiki plays a little bit of defense. You know what I mean? And I remember TJ Warren when he had the braids in his hair, the cornrows to the back and all that stuff. But I really remember Okiki. I'm surprised he's not in the league on a team. But whatever happened and how he fell out of grace with the team, and maybe he wanted more money, they didn't want to give it to him, and he couldn't find somebody to sign him for the money he wanted. Whatever the case may be, I think they relinquish Jericho Sims. We get Mitchell Robinson back. We get OG back, and we bring up Okiki to fill in for that small forward position in the second unit. You know what I mean? And or we might not even need Okiki. I just thought about it because when Mitch come back and we put Josh Hart, we may still need Okiki. And I mean, we may still need.
I don't think he's gonna be able to play.
Yeah, I'm trying to think now because Hunker Purdy
Yeah,
Huckapurdy and Precious, right? Huckapurdy, Precious, Josh Hart, Deuce, and Payne.
that's
You're
a wrap.
right.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. That is a that's a wrap.
Yo, and
I mean,
that's 10.
that's
Right.
yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be any implications where we have to sign one of these guys here to make sure that we stay with 14 man. Because if we do move on from Sims, we would go down to a 13-man roster, I believe, because we're 14 now active players. So I think we may have to bring somebody up just so we can stay, so we don't get taxed for it. But yeah, now that I said that, they might not even bring up Okiki. I mean, they may bring him up just in case. I mean, to send him on the bench, sign him to that little last $102,000 or something like that. Send him down there and let him just sit on the bench and be a cheerleader or something like that. But yeah, thinking about things like that. Yeah, once Mitch and OG come back, it is a wrap, man.
Yeah,
It is. That's that solid 10-man rotation. It won't be
listen, hey, yo, real talk. Mitchell Robinson, Carl Anthony Towns, Ananobi go back to his regular position. Mikhail go back to his
right,
regular position. Man,
right.
let me tell y'all something right now. This is real talk. Jalen Brunson, Mikhail at the 2, Ananobi at the 3, Carl Anthony Towns at the 4, and Mitchell Robinson at the 5. Man, you got to be out of your mind. Where is Bone? What? That is insane right there, man. That's the starting 5 that I thought we was coming to the season with, but obviously we knew Mitch wasn't coming back. This all they've been waiting for. Now Josh Hart get to run that second unit with them guys, be the captain of that second unit, be the leader of that second unit with Juice McBride and Campaign and man, listen, Haka Purdy and Preston Chua. That's what you rolling there with. That right there to me. That's your playoff roster right there. If they don't do nothing else, unless they do some dynamic shot powers. But if the Knicks don't do anything, I'm taking that 5 against that 10 against anybody. Because with Mitchell Robinson at that 5 in the star lineup of Carl Anthony Towns, there's no different than Rudy Gobert, Towns, Daniels, Cat, and Mike Conley. You were doing the same thing you did over there in Minnesota, but now you're doing it with Cat, Mitchell Robinson, and Jalen Brunson later, and you got Mikhail and my man Ananobi right there. That defense, first of all, going to be lit because you got wing stop and you got interior presence. The defense going to be another. That's what they waiting for, and to let Josh Hart and run up and down the floor with Campaign, Deuce McBride, him, Preston Chua, Haka Purdy. That's fast break basketball in the second unit all day. That's our pace team. We don't even need Mitch to score, ladies and gentlemen. We need Mitch to grab rebounds and block shots and play defense. We still get 100 points from that squad. So he's going to get you. Mitch going to get you 10 points easy from lob threats and offensive rebound shot power. So it's going to be interesting.
Mitch going to decrease. Mitch going to decrease player scoring because they're going to start shooting more jump shots than to contest the rim now. Now you got OG and Mitch right next to each other with Cat
crazy, bro.
and Mikhail. And everybody talk about Jalen Brunson, but Jalen Brunson play hellified defense. I'm just saying. I mean, he just not. He contests everything. He just is not. He can't. He defends everything, but he just can't. He can't get up there when a 6'5" guy is already up in the air. You can put your hand up or something like that, but salute, gentlemen. What's going down?
Yeah. Real talk, man. Yeah.
What's good?
What's good, everybody? Salute to everybody, man. We ain't here, man. That's a recap, man. We got Divine Shop, Howard J. Chosen in the building. Corey Lee, 718 is in the building. We in the building, man. Knicks had a game last night. They won, ladies and gentlemen. Now they got the 34-17, third in the Eastern Conference, 2 behind Boston. Big game in Boston. In New York on Saturday, man. We going up in there to open up a can of whoop bath on the South and let them know we here. So let's get it. Excited. Corey Lee, you was in here, man. Fabi for holding so long. But what's going on with you, my brother?
Oh, peace, God. I'm good, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. Listen. It's up to Tibbs and how he wants to work this roster as soon as it's done. Like I said, tomorrow at 4:00 or whatever, when it was said and done, and we finally know for real what's popping. Hey man, I'ma ride with whatever is there. And God bless to whomever leaves. God bless to whomever stays. But this is the time right now where we tighten our belt up. You know what I'm saying? Knock off the dust, tighten up some screws, pause. You know what I'm saying? And we do what is necessary, what this mission for the season was supposed to be do. Let's go after a championship. And ain't gonna be no more. It ain't gonna be no more complaining. No more nothing. Because we will see who we have, and we're gonna have to support whatever's here.
Yeah, real talk, man. That's facts. Jay Chosen, what's up?
What's up? You hear me all right? I'm wearing
Yeah,
this.
we hear you. What's going on with you, man?
I'm just chilling, man. Just finishing making some dinner for my kids and catching up. But real quick, just out the blue, Butler dealt to the Warriors, signs a 2-year extension for $120 million with the Warriors.
Wow.
Just now, Butler. All
Who
right.
they trading for?
Who they trade him for? They traded him for Andrew Wiggins. Actually not bad. Wiggins, Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a first-round pick, and then they gave him $120 million for 2 more years.
That's a good deal for them. Andrew Wiggins got a sparring coming up, man, and he played power forward like Jimmy Buck, and Kyle Anderson is no joke. He's a nice serviceable dude, man. He know how to get down. So they both did what they want to do. They needed to get him out of there, and they needed that helps them out because now you got to worry about Draymond Green defending Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler to be a problem for a team. That's too good defending. Top. Don't catch
I mean, I know. Look. I'm gonna get on the Knicks in a second, but I just saw it. I figured I'd shoot it out with you, you know. But I think it works for both teams real well because having Wiggins over there, Miami's been coming up. It's something to watch out. Wiggins been playing real well. Like you said, Kyle Anderson's at this point a veteran, so good off the bench veteran. He knows how to play, and to me that's a crazy extension. That's a one hell of extension. Oh, and don't forget Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder play hard. Schroeder can get down, and especially with his experience, he's got a lot of experience with a lot of different players. Being that he's moved around or whatever it might be, so he'll fit in wherever he goes. So to me, I think, both teams won. Miami did a good job. Miami definitely did a good job on that. And we'll see what happens with Golden State. I agree with you with the Draymond thing. And, look, about last night real quick, I just want to throw it out there. Now it's out there. Now we could, something else to talk about, whatever might. But what a game to, back-to-back, show you who we are. We're not, right now we're not a absolutely full team. Right, which is even better to watch. All these, what I, like I said, I don't even care about who don't like what. I'm gonna tell you about what I like. Tibbs has come almost 180. When somebody says you do a full circle, to me, I never understand it because you come right back to where you started. A 180 is kind of like when you switch over. He has went from like, okay, he hasn't changed from circle of trust. He's just added to the circle. And now he's switching and moving and doing all these things. I say it every time. And that is how we're winning these games, by the way he's moving and trusting his team and trusting some of the bench. You know what I mean? And that is very important. What you said a few minutes ago about Mitch coming off the bench, Mitch coming to the starting lineup, and Hart being that bench that we had like last year, that was such a big reason why we excelled. You're not losing rebounds because you got Mitch in you got Mitch in the front. So now you got two guys who could get double rebounds then. And then in the second unit, Hart get double rebounds and Achua could get them. So now you got two. It's both of them get it. It's a win-win no matter how he does it. Whether he puts Mitch in the second, Mitch in the first, none of that really matters. So I really would like to get off Sim's contract big time. Maybe trade him for. I'm trying to think of somebody.
Pick. Nope.
Yeah, maybe like 3 4th-round picks if we can, and I don't know, who cares at this point, as long as it's something good for us, it's it'd be good to get a player. Like, I'd be very interested to see. I don't know Monk's contract. I've always been a fan of Monk. I don't know what his contract is. But if it's something that is doable where they have to put like a rookie and Sims and
let me ask you a question. Why would the Sacramento Kings trade Monk and they just got Valanciunas and Jack
right? That's why I don't think it's Monk. I think it's probably somebody like Monkless. Like, I don't know. I doubt it. It is like that.
I like that track. I grind with Philly. I do grind for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm still with the listen. I'm still with the Kelly Oubre. I'm still with that. We got to figure it out because I like him at 6'6", long defense, plays both sides of the ball. But if you can't do that, can you do that with Sims only? I don't think you could do that with Sims only, right? That was the Precious, or that was the Mitchell.
Right,
that was
Precious.
Mitch.
About the same five and some change million. Both of them right around the same.
At this point, I don't. As much as I like Obre's game, I don't want to lose our power forward for that.
Y'all ain't gonna worry about that. Knicks ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't gonna worry about none of that. Y'all ain't gonna worry about none of that. The New York Knicks are standing where they at. They're gonna take that Sims contract. That's a $2 million expiring for that be $2 million below the apron, whatever they got left. This is really all about them guys just trying to shed some salary. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why they're not gonna sign him, because he do the contract next year and they not giving him no money. I think this is all about just trying to get us, unless they get somebody, because like we said, the team is already 10 deep. Unless you think they can bring somebody better than who they have now for $2 million. If not, I don't think the Knicks do anything. I think Mitchell Robinson is a trade piece, ladies and gentlemen. He got traded from the injury report
to the team.
Right. He's what we're acquiring, like I said yesterday. Mm-hmm. It's an acquisition.
That's the biggest trade Knicks doing. Mitchell Robinson got traded from the injury report to off the injury report.
Right. But like you said, if there's something to be done, right? You know what I'm saying? That makes us better, Leon will do it. If it's not, we're still going to get better. Either way, we get better, right? I look at it like that no matter what. If they do nothing, we have a fantastic.
Yeah, they're good.
We're great. We're gravy. We're almost
second in the league. If put like this here, I mean, say this here. I won't say.
I would like a wing though, but
I would say this here. If they didn't think Haka Purdy was that dude, I could see the Knicks doing something. Let me put it out there like that. If they don't think Haka Purdy could be that backup to Mitch and that Achua backup cat, then I can see, okay, they might get somebody back in the Haka Purdy. You know what I mean? But if they think Haka Purdy could be that backup 5 to Mitch, to me, this is my opinion. Not saying this is what way it's going to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is just what I'm thinking. If it happened this way, then they say Mitchell Robinson, Haka Purdy, Carlin B. Towns, Precious Achua, Anunoby, Josh Hart, Mikal, Deuce McBride, Jalen Brunson, Cameron Payne. I think that's the way this was the team, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks envisioned coming into the season. That's the team we all talked about that we think was going to get us to a certain destination. So Shy Powers, not saying that we're going to be that, but I don't see the Knicks doing nothing that after tomorrow, unless it got to be something mega. If it ain't mega, they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of falling into that thing because now that I just ran the numbers in my head, and as you said, Divine, with the 10-man circle of trust right there, that's 10 guys that Tom Thibodeau is going to utilize. I don't think you break up that circle of trust. I don't think you bring anybody else in here. I think Sims' contract is just to move him because he's a New York Knicks, and we know that we're not going to bring him back next year. And the Knicks usually do good for their players. And I mean, all right, Sims, listen, we ain't bring you back next year. Let us get you over here, and hopefully you get on this team, get some run on this team, and maybe you can sign another 3-year contract for $4 or $5 million or something like that. Let's do that for you.
And saying that's a great point, because if you do something like this, where you trade Sims with somebody who maybe needs some height, you get back, let's say, 2 second rounders, right? That's capital for us. We already got so many picks we gave away. Now we're getting more back. We'll get some more back. Then we shed that money towards the apron. Now that goes down. He's not in that circle of trust no more. I mean, they bring in other people. He didn't even play the last game. So, you know, I think that's a great point. But you know, the 10 people that you said is the 10 people he's going to run, and I also think at some point, they are going to bring up one of the other brothers, like maybe TJ or maybe Okiki,
Yeah,
just
they probably
just
will.
for a big man presence.
Just in case.
Okiki in the Magic, man, he played hard for a good section of time, man. He could play defense for sure. But TJ has been around the league for a long time. Okiki's younger. I take either one right now, to be honest with you. But those other 10, that's where we fitting in the parameters.
Yeah. Hey, Gabe, let me real quick before I pass the Corey. Hey, hold on one second, Corey. I'm gonna pass it to you 1 second. Real quick. Check this out right here. Who is the Knicks start? Who's the Knicks backup 3 right now? Shaman.
Right now, Shaman, yeah.
So, I didn't know what you mean by that. I thought you meant 3 people. The backup 3? Yeah.
So you got to tell me your next small forward right now is playing at an all-star level. Your next your small forward off the bench, Josh Hart.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Do you think the Knicks is a better team with Josh Hart than Shaman and Mitchell Robinson? That's why how important this piece is, ladies and gentlemen. That means our small forward is playing at an all-star level in a backup unit. Think about that. Josh Hart at the backup 3 in New York, who playing at an all-star level right now starting. So now our second unit got 2 times better. That's where Mr. Robinson coming at, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Josh Hart was on the bench last year until somebody got injured. He came in the starting lineup. But Josh Hart and that second unit, if they all work out, now the Knicks are 34 and 17 without a backup 3.
Thanks.
Yeah, 34
or a backup 5. We're really doing it.
Exactly. So now you about to get both of the positions taken care of.
Right.
Then Corey Lee.
I wanted to say this, and this is real quick. I don't know what was going on. String arm was bugging out, but outside of that, listen, man, we got options now. Hopefully, we have options that now this man can mix and match for whatever lineups he sees fit to put in. Yo, no matter what the situation is, I think we can answer it, and now we can play from the side of dictation. You understand what I'm saying? We can dictate what we want to do on the court. We're more versatile, and I think to some degree, and some of y'all may not believe me, a little bit more quicker. I think we can get more fast break options, all that stuff like that. The things that Mitchell Robinson can create, and it's not necessarily like I was saying this the other night, and I was talking about, and I was making a comparison between what Mitchell Robinson does, and as well as Josh Hart does, and that they bring things to our team that it's not necessarily scoring. We don't need scoring. They provide ways to help make other players better in a certain type of way. You understand? They make the team in general better. You know, it's crazy. I mean, I've always known this about Mitchell Robinson. I've seen it over the years. And I'm so ready for this argument to be done with. Of this, you know what I'm saying? This whole comparison and this whole, Mitch got to go. This person got to go. This person got to go. Let's relax. Whatever's gonna be here, regardless, I'm gonna be happy with. And I just can't, man. I'm happy. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm happy that this is coming to an end.
Yeah, facts. Me too, man. That's exactly right. To get that up, but real quick, let me jump into the chat. And y'all guys heard Irv Gotti passed away, according to my people in chat. And
Irv Gotti. Oh, that's my twin,
yeah,
man.
Herb got it.
Yeah, yep.
Yo,
it
man,
was earlier. I
Man,
can't
that's my
recall.
twin right there, man.
yo, for real, yo, that's a Queens legend.
Wow.
Yo, despite of whatever we personally felt about that gentleman, real talk, yo, he made hip hop greater than what it was, and he did a lot of good things, and man, my heart goes out to him and his family. I just said, God, just damn,
Yeah,
that's sad.
ladies and gentlemen, you know what? When you got guys like Irv Gotti, who's a part of the way we live our life because of the hip hop culture and things that him and that he his music did for a lot of us, and him and Ja Rule and Shantae, and just the community in general. You never want to see brothers like that go out like that, man. You know what I mean? We just got to do better, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? We got to spread some love, man. And, we got to keep spreading love, y'all. That's what it's all about. Love will get you where you need to go. Hate ain't gonna get you nowhere. So
Wait. He got killed?
I don't know that. No, I'm not saying that, but he got what happened to Gotti.
I don't want to speculate.
I'm not saying that because of Irv Gotti. I'm just saying in life. Because
in life, okay.
Life, man. Yeah, just we gotta keep striving hard, man. You don't want to see pioneers go. These cats is important, man. Or to what we do as a culture, man. And when you see guys, man, pass away, like that, man, and these guys meant a lot to this day, man. So y'all just keep, he died, passed away with a stroke, and that means go to the doctor, man. Where it's going, go to the doctor, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves. Be healthy, wealthy, and wise, man. And wise, man, especially healthy. What I mean by wealthy, I mean wealthy in the mind and spirit, all that shit. But it's tough, man. But go take care of yourself, man. Go to that doctor, young man. Don't be playing with yourselves out there. You feeling bad? Go to the doctor. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's hard to get the boulevard, man. So
that's some real talk, man. That's
real talk, bro. I want to say this real quick. If I'm not in the matrix, I'm gonna say this real quick, man. That man started out, prior to the internet, he was part of the street internet. This man came from Mega beginnings. You got to understand. He used to put up posters for Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he got in the game. And he did his thing, man. And just to see a cat who worked his way all the way up and to become who he was. You right, Shy. I mean, Devon, we gotta go get ourselves checked out regardless of what's going on. Don't be scared to find out what's going on, because the sooner we find out, the easier and quicker it is to grab a hold of it and fix it. Hopefully, inshallah.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, that's real talk. I'll say something really quick, man. First of all, no matter what, and when we were growing up, and I know this is we're really off topic here, but this is a big deal. That's a big deal, all right? When I got cancer, there was no way in heck I would have ever found out that unless my back started hurting. And I went to the back, and the doctor did a test on my leg, and he said, "Look, I'm gonna say something. I want you to keep yourself cool, but there's something I see that I can't help you with." And I waited like 3 years with this damn back pain. 3 years because I'm a hard-headed man. I don't like to go to the doctor. This whole-headed. Let me tell you something right now, man. I'm preaching to everybody I see, man. Go get yourself checked out. Go make sure you're okay. It's okay to check to be okay, and to be wealthy of heart, and to be mindful of self is incredibly important. And no matter who you like in rap, when rap battles used to just be about music, and that's what it should be about. So it just like Corey just said, and doesn't matter who you like, man. Prayers go out to that man and his family, and it's sad. It sucks. And go get yourself checked out tomorrow, man. Please.
Yeah, if it's true, like I said, I'm getting this information from the chat, so I don't want to but if it's true, like everybody said, he passed away. If he didn't, then pardon me for saying that. But from what it looked like to me, they saying that he passed away. So, but if he's not, then keep fighting and keep doing all that. But if he is, man, RIP, God rest his soul, my brother. Real talk. It's hip hop. That's hip hop right there, man. That's all I can tell you. And that's hip hop, ladies and gentlemen. So
hip hop and Knicks go like this, man.
Yeah. Real talk. Other than that, man, sorry to go off the course a little bit. But we're gonna get serve back in the road. But I think it's all we take care of the real business like that. That's real business right there first, and then we get with the Knicks stuff. But Shaw Powers, man, we don't do nothing, man. What we need to do to get this thing ready for the second half of the season if we don't make a trade tomorrow, other than Jericho Sims.
Get our guys back on the court. That's basically it. Get Mitchell Robinson off of that. You know what I mean? I guess they're going to keep him out after the All-Star break. And I would almost probably try to keep OG out by this long. Well, we got about 5-6 games before the All-Star break.
Not even.
I might consider that 4 or 5 games before the All-Star. I might consider how many?
About 3.
Okay, so before the All-Star break, send them down. Send them down to come right after the All-Star break and come back and go on a quick little 7-8 game run. I wouldn't even push them to get out there right now. They already out. We winning without Mitchell Robinson, and we winning without OG right now. We put them back in when we start losing or something like that. You know what I mean? If we lose a game or something like that, maybe we consider bringing one of them back in. But for now, let's leave them out and let them come back after the break. And the biggest thing for us is health. We get those 2 guys back, we're a different team. Like you said earlier, Divine, this is a team that we were even hoping that it was Shamuth and Precious. Both those 2 guys got hurt. And I think we would have even been a better team right now, or at least more wins on our belt if we came in healthy with Precious and Shamuth, where they could have got their regular minutes right now. Right. So, you know what I mean? With that being said, I think we'd at least had 2 more games of winning, and that's being modest. And I mean, at least 2 more games of winning. So, especially in those early games where we were losing games, you know, it was nick and tuck. You know what I mean? 2 3-points here, 2 3-points here. That could have been a Shaman 3-point shot or a Precious dunk with a foul. You know, hypothetically. But that's the biggest thing: get healthy and get back on the court.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, like I said, you know, excuse me, JC, like people get injured in NBA. Look at prime example. You know, sometimes you don't want nobody to get injured. I mean, like I said, but you know, when just because they injured, you don't want nobody to throw nobody away, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you don't want to get injured and your job fire your ass because you're injured. You don't want that. You know what I mean? You want to be able to hope you get off a disability and go back to work. You know what I mean? But that's how these guys feel. Mitchell Robinson doesn't want to go back to work. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't want nobody to lose their job because they're injured, and you shouldn't, you know, I'm a Mitchell Robinson guy. Yeah, it ain't his fault the man ankles can't stay healthy, but you know what? But when he at work, his team is good. And that's what the Knicks is banking on. When he get back to work, he makes us better. You know what I mean? And so we're gonna hope Mitchell Robinson come back and just be, you know, play the game like you've been playing for the last so many years. And because you know when you're on the court, we know how effective you could be helping this team play basketball. To make no mistake about it, he's gonna make the Knicks better. No matter what nobody say, he's gonna make the Knicks better. Whether you like him or you don't like him, he's gonna make the Knicks a better team in the interior, rebounding, shot blocking, playing defense, all that. He's gonna help them. So we want that to get to where we got to go. We just hope that when he get back, he's gonna be able to you know, stay on the court and help fight through the playoffs. He's just gonna be another piece of the puzzle. But I do think it makes a difference because he makes them stronger. By him either being on the bench or Josh Hart going to the bench. Either way it go, that team gets stronger and better with Mitchell Robinson. So let's hope that he come back, he play the rest of the way out and play to the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like I said, Joel Embiid got back last night. Look what he did for the 76ers. Watch what AD do when he get back for the Dallas Mavericks. Watch what Luka Doncic do when he get back for the Lakers. Well, look what Mitchell Robinson do for us when he get back for the Knicks. He's a piece that's a big part of the road. I'm not comparing him to them guys, but what he means to the team, Jay Chosen, he's a big piece of the puzzle that helps the team be a better team. And if you're a Knicks fan, that's all you want anyway. You 100%. You want the Knicks to be good, right? You want us to have enough. If you're not rooting for the Knicks to go to a championship and don't think that Mitchell Robinson can help them go to a championship, then I think something wrong, you know, in the Knicks universe if that's not the case. I want to see this cat come back, get his rhythm, get ready to get it popping, and help the Knicks get to where we're trying to go. We need Mitchell Robinson because if we didn't need him, then it'd be a different story. But I think we need Mitchell Robinson right now because we're not going to make a trade for nobody other than Mitchell Robinson. Then you got to hope what? Mitchell Robinson come in here and get down, period.
Right, 100%. And let me tell you something right now. Besides the fact that that
Mm.
people like Adams, was an offensive, cleaner. Right behind Adams, they had ranked Robinson. That those are the two best offensive rebounders in the game. And the fact of the matter is that the one thing that we are lacking right now is that offensive rebound. It's that second chance, and defense and like we always say, having that like brick wall standing right in the middle of the thing. So now instead of you being able to get the old day defense and coming straight down the thing, Cat is right now probably the most gifted offensive big man, right? Offensively, you're doing what he do with the rebounding and the and scoring and what he does. But having Mitch, you have the yin and the yang. You have the things exactly what you need. You could have the big man who scores, and you could have a different big man who blocks. And every time he get that ball, he could throw, and especially if they on the court at the same time. Now you got Cat, who's bringing out somebody's coming out to the line with him, right? And Mitch is not letting the other guy mess around with him. So I'm gonna tell you right now, we instantly get better. And I'm gonna say something. Not that wasn't, and in the beginning, I always said, okay, look, man, we gotta make a trade. Mitch can't stay healthy, the best ability is availability. I'm gonna say this. Mitchell Robinson affected the game every time he was healthy. So no matter what I felt about him, like you said it good. You got me. You got me to hear it. He affects the game in a major way. Full 7 feet tall, could block and grab. He's a window cleaner, bro. He's a window cleaner. He gets up to the 54th floor and just washes them on a hop. Whoop. So he does what we need him to do. And if Tibbs stays on the track that I think Tibbs is staying on, you're going to see a lot of 2 7-footers on the court at the same time. You're going to see a lot of Josh Hart, Cameron Payne, and maybe a McHale mixed in there too, with Precious and one of the 7-footers on the court. And then come on, and think about it. And think about what we did last year when we had Mitch before he got hurt, and Hartenstein before he got hurt, and Hart, the heart of the team, coming off the bench, giving you that electrifying shit. Are you bugging? I'm so excited right now.
Bro, what people tend to forget, and and I'm just going back in revisionist history, and a lot of people, some people don't like to hear this part, but if it wasn't for the fact that young man got hurt early in the season last year, if he just got willing, if he'd have stayed healthy, and I don't like using if, but since we are, I'm thinking, do you understand that man possibly could have been he could have been the defensive player of the year? I mean, possibly, but I'm just saying, just with that thought in mind, put that thought in mind as just to keep it in your back of your mind, the type of talent that this young man brings. I mean, I'm not saying he's the all-in world greatest, all-time best center, because a lot of people, saying don't like to have that kind of conversation, or we put him in such a place or self-esteem that like he's God. Pause. But
Yeah.
but still, the fact of the matter is that his value to this team, to Tom Thibodeau's defense, is what makes him valuable. Now he may go somewhere else and not be as used the way we use him to get and how we get the most out of him, but so be it. But we have him here. Let's be happy. Let's do what we got to do. Let's support this team, and if it works, I know it's gonna work out. Hey, Divine, Shy, Jay. We all might be meeting up, you know what I'm saying, right there. The Kings of Hero, popping champagne,
Let's get it.
dreaming and losing our mind.
Yep.
Losing our mind.
Yeah,
I'm losing it right now slightly, to be
let me say this
honest.
real quick, just from a basketball perspective, too, ladies and gentlemen.
That was well said.
And the way without Mitchell Robinson on this roster, the way the Knicks is presently constructed, who gonna play Embiid? Who gonna play Jared Allen? Who gonna play Porzingis? Who gonna play Giannis and them guys and Brook Lopez? There's not a center on our team could do that. One of them is our starter. He'll get in foul trouble. He's getting foul trouble. So you meant to tell me Mitchell Robinson, who could play all of them and make a heart at all of them, is not an addition. It's not a bonus for the Knicks. That means you don't have to put Karl Anthony Towns to foul trouble a whole game. So
you just beat me.
Anunoby.
And you beat me to it.
Anunoby nice, but these dudes are 7-footers like the Joker, Embiid, Anthony Davis. We can go on and on. Mitchell Robinson does that. He does that.
This team gets bigger.
It gets bigger. Something for Embiid now, and he's got something for Embiid.
That's the whole point of when Corey Lee said the value. It ain't about him scoring 30 points. Mitchell Robinson could dominate a basketball game by the way he struck the middle, just like Rudy Gobert can. They alter you the way you play basketball, ladies and gentlemen. You don't come down there throwing these stupid finger rolls like you do on Cat, like you do on Chewin and them. You're not doing that to Mitchell Robinson. You're not coming down there with that crazy stuff down there. That shit don't even happen. If you a Knicks fan,
you're gonna be thinking more than once. You're gonna be thinking more than once when you come down that lane.
Yeah, right. Let me pass it to Shot Power. But if you are a Knicks fan, and the time that you do see Mitchell Robinson on the court, let's forget the injuries and all that. We know, but the time that you see Mitchell Robinson on the court with the New York Knicks, they always a better team. Forget the injuries. Go look at the stats and the winning percentage with Mitchell when he in the starting lineup for the Knicks over the years. The guy he's a game changer at that position for the Knicks because, like I said, you don't have to worry about Karl Anthony Towns now. And like Sean Powell said earlier, Mitchell Robinson never played with a team like this. Since he's been on the Knicks uniform, he never played with a team this a starting five this deadly. He played with RJ, Randall, Evan Fournier, Kemba Walker, Derek Rose. This dude
spaghetti strainers.
Now he about to go and play out in the 5-man starting lineup with Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Anunoby, and my man Mikal Bridges. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Lob time.
That is crazy. Julius Randle can't guard like Anunoby. RJ can't guard like Mikal Bridges. And Grimes could guard. He could guard. But prior to Grimes last year was Evan Fournier. They can't guard like no Mikal and Josh Hart. So now you got Mitchell Robinson, who now got free reign because every guy that he's playing with is uber talented. Ain't it's not one of the things where they off and on every other night. Remember, a lot of Knicks players that we had, them young guys like Grimes and RJ, they know what their problem was? Too inconsistent. One night they on, one night they off.
Very inconsistent. Very.
Now he playing with dudes who shit is on all the time.
Always.
Not even that fact that they. I'm sorry, Don.
Good, shout out, good.
No, go ahead, man.
Now this is something that you also got to take into consideration because a lot of people talk about the ailments and Mitchell Robinson and him being hurt and all that stuff. Last couple of years he's been being hurt was a big reason of him getting so much bigger. He got up to 200 when the last game that he played, I think he was 262. He blew up over this break when he was on, from what I hear, to almost 302 pounds. Mitchell Robinson is right now 240 pounds. He's 240 pounds of just muscle. Mitchell Robinson, I got him on IG. Mitchell Robinson, pull up his shirt, he got ab muscles now. I don't think I ever seen Mitchell Robinson with ab muscles.
I don't think he's seen it.
How to say pause?
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, hey, bro.
With all of that, I'm just saying.
I'm about to say you out here throwing dollars.
I'm just saying all that. But he out here with ab muscles now. He's 240 pounds now. He's coming back at one of his lightest weights since he's been a rookie. With knowing the scheme that he's already played on this team. He hasn't been there, but it's the same scheme. It's a little nuance here and there that Tom Thibodeau's throwing there, but majority of what he's going to come in to do is the same thing that he did every time that he came back to play under Tom Thibodeau's system. The same thing. Box out, grab rebounds, box out, grab offensive rebounds. Period. Mitchell Robinson wasn't here to be uber talented Anthony Davis scoring 30 points and 20 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson came to this team to be an intimidator. East and West. East and West. No North and South. When Mitchell Robinson first came in the league, I'm trying to give y'all some history about Mitchell Robinson. When Mitchell Robinson came in the league, he was blocking 8 shots a game. He was blocking shots crazy all over the place. But you know what else he did? He was in heavy foul trouble. And I think he was about 220, 230 pounds. Mitchell Robinson is he's seasoned now. He's seasoned and he's ready to rock and roll. And I can't wait. Like I said it earlier before you got on, Corey Lee. The butcher is coming, man.
What? Thank you. But I appreciate that. Now you make me feel some type of way. But I was one thing. I'm not saying you forgot this, but I wanted to mention it. You understand? Also too, that young man has broken the field goal percentage in the NBA as far as per game. He beat out a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All-time great. That's just one thing. Now, what I was informed last night, and this is currently, we are 8th in net rating right now as a team in defense. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Prior to that, the Knicks have never been that. This is, what I'm saying? This is all information. You know what I'm saying? Now, just imagine what his element adds to that. We might end up being 5 or 6 in a couple of months. You know how good that is for this team right now, as offensively talented. And then not only one more thing, just imagine Karl Anthony Towns. Now this man, and one thing I give Towns is this: he can drop a dime. So just imagine him throwing a lob to Mitchell Robinson. Imagine 4 or 5 lobs a game going to him. Come on, bro. Stop it, man. The potential to be better is right there in our faces, Knicks fans, and we cannot be sour about it. Let's just get it. At one point I was sour because we lost RJ Barrett because he's one of my favorite players, favorite Knicks. You understand what I'm saying? But when I realized and saw what Anunoby brought to the team, that quickly changed. Because at the end of the day, I'm about winning. Hey, I love you, but I'm gonna have to love you from afar. But I'm about what we have right. You know what I'm saying? And Randall and anybody else that was here that I was fond of. Hey, thank you for what you helped us to get to, especially Julius Randall, because it all started with him. Right. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm so grateful that this young man, and also too, one more thing. It was shown during the beginning of the season why, you know what I'm saying, and the front office realized what the value of Mitchell Robinson was. So you got to trust Leon Rose and what he's doing. And on that note, I'm going to fall back and y'all can rock out, Jay.
Yes, sir. Real talk. Hey, man, listen, I'm excited about what's going on. Real quick, just an update on the Jimmy Butler trade. With Jimmy Butler to the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins, P.J. Tucker, and a protected first-round pick. I think that's good for the Miami Heat with the direction they're going. They got 2 guys coming in there that won't take away from Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, but he helps them. Andrew Wiggins is a good small forward, and obviously P.J. Tucker. The Detroit Pistons received Lindsey Walker III and Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson is one of them savvy veterans who can play defense, get up and down a little bit, shoot the ball from out there. Jazz get Dennis Schroeder, and the Raptors get Carl Anderson. I think this Carl Anderson second time around, maybe with the Raptors, not mistaken. So overall, I think it worked out for everybody. I think Jimmy Butler goes to still compete for a title with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, or whatever they still might do out there. I think the Heat want to get off the Jimmy Butler contract. They got a couple of guys they can retool with Andrew Wiggins and Tucker when they contract get off. And I think everybody worked out well for everybody. So, that's the way it goes.
Miami got bigger.
Yep.
Yeah, and they did well, but they still got Rozier coming off the bench right behind Wiggins. They still got a handful of players. They got Tyler. Well, what's his name?
He won't come up behind Wiggins because Wiggins is a small forward. My man is a point guard, so he's starting. Rozier is a point guard.
But Hero's definitely going to start on that team. Not Wiggins ain't going to.
Yeah, Wiggins can play the 3. He can play the 3.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Tyler. It's going to be. I'm assuming. I don't know, but I'm thinking if you go by position, Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, and Khalil Ware. That's what I think that'll be.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I would say. So
I think that'd be their starting 5. And PJ Tucker off the bench if they keep him. Might keep him though.
And not the fact that I care, but to some degree, not only did you say it works out for them. Listen, the air is clear. They can get themselves back together, Miami. So what? I don't care. I really freaking hope they franchise
Yeah,
roast in hell to some degree, because just because of who they are. But in general, as a general basketball fan, and what I see, they might work themselves back into the play-in. Who knows? Or the playoffs period.
They in the playoffs, or right there, close.
Right now,
hey, bro,
they in today. If it was today, they now.
They've been playing good, man. Miami Heat,
real good
basketball. Yeah, they like I said, Khalil Ware and Bam Adebayo problem up there that front line, man.
That kid Ware is going to be a good player, but guess what? I hate Miami, so I don't really care.
Right.
Yeah, like what I'm saying, I really don't care neither. To some degree.
And also, I'm gonna tell you something. I used to love Tim Hardaway. Love him when he was on Golden. When he was run whatever with Chris Mullen and
run TMC.
I used to love them, and then when he went over there, man, I was like, I can't root for this guy. I hate this guy.
Well, I'll tell you what. Right now, they beat the 76ers 86-79. Joel Embiid back. He had a good game last night. Listen, I want all the teams
triple double.
I know what we need to do in 2 more days, ladies and gentlemen, 3 more days. We will be in World Most Famous Arena against the Boston Celtics. It's going down at MSG, so you better get your popcorn ready and everything because it's going down, ladies and gentlemen. We will come out there in MSG with Anunoby or without Robinson, and we will get our revenge on these boys. I'm letting y'all know right now. Knicks about to open up something on Saturday. I can feel it in my bones. You about to get the Knicks off of 4 days rest. It's a wrap. so Joe, I'm psyched about this thing. Shout out Knicks and Boston, man. I know the pregame gonna be lit Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all hold all that energy because it's going down, ladies and gentlemen. This is to me. To be the best, you got to beat the best. They won the chip last year. In order for the Knicks to get to where they got to go this year, you got to go through Boston. Let's get it. Let's get it. If Mitchell Robinson come back and Anunoby, it's gonna be. Oh my God, this shit is gonna be nice. Man, it's
gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, man. This gonna be crazy. Yeah, your mic is off, my brody.
So, question. I just realized that and it kept blinking at me. I'm like, why are you blinking, yo? So. Even if they don't come off a Sims, I'm still happy as long as these guys come back, right? I want them to come off that contract so badly. I want to get that $2 million. I want to get 2 picks. I want that type of thing to happen. Do you think that's going to happen? And even better, if we could get a player that actually might slide into the rotation once in the blue. For that, for that minute rest here and there, because it looked like Shamet falling out of favor, right? So if they do something like that,
Josh Hart.
No, but I know Josh is going there. But I'm saying, like, as far as
right now,
yeah,
I see. Like I said, and it makes it seem like it's going to happen. And we've been talking about it too for a little bit of time.
Yes,
when Mitchell Robinson comes back after those first 6, 7, 8, 10 games, he probably be implemented back into the starting unit. Josh Hart will go to the second unit, and it'll run on from there. And no matter if Mitch is going to be in the second unit when he first comes back, they're going to run that 10-man rotation. It'll be Precious and Mitch in the backcourt with Shamet. So you probably get some Shamet. And if Mitch is there, and you still run the same 5 in the first unit, but and it's still saying Shamet only because Mitch is back, because I think Purdy is going to end up filling into that spot. I think this is the real. If it's not Purdy, maybe they're just trying to run the schemes with a big man and Cat, so Cat could get used to it, but. I don't think they would run a scheme like that if they wasn't trying to prepare Cat for going back to the small up to the power forward position. So
that was the goal last night.
Yeah, I agree with
And
you. And you said something, Divine, that was really great. He might lose out. I'm sorry about that, Corey. He might lose out on a few rebounds. But you know where he played when he lost out on a few rebounds last year with Gobert?
Right.
If you see this man getting 25 and 14, 13 and a half right now, now we're talking about 35 and 10. We're talking about 30 and 10, like on a regular basis, with Mitch getting 10. And oh my God. And one last thing, the way that our captain has been passing, he is going to have nothing but people to chuck it into. I'm telling you. And one thing I want to say last, and I'll be quiet. We're finally going to see somebody setting proper picks, proper stops in the middle.
Hedging the pick and roll.
Word.
That's
It's going to be. Woo!
Hedging the pick and roll, which has been the problem.
Yep.
Y'all don't understand what that means.
Jalen Brunson this year with a pick and roll with Mitchell Robinson is different from last year. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because not only that, he picking and rolling with him, and you got three dudes on the perimeter who all can knock it down for a high 37% clip. So the court is just different. But here's another thing, Shabba, was crazy to me about Mitchell Robinson is Carl Anthony Towns' security blanket, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to put it like that. He is his security blanket. I don't think the Knicks get deep to the finals without Mitchell Robinson for this reason. If Carl Anthony Towns get in foul trouble with them ticky-tack foul in the playoff, the Knicks might be cooked. Because now a lot of his time in the playoffs will be spent going to the bench. Mitchell Robinson gives him the luxury not have to do that stuff. You know what I mean? So just from that value standpoint, I can't say it enough that I think this thing's gonna be pretty nice. But to answer your question, if the Knicks do something, it can't be a talent for a talent unless a talent is better. Because you don't do that. You don't bring a guy in if he's not better than Mitch, ladies and gentlemen. To me, that don't even make no sense. Because you only way you make a trade if you're gonna make this team better. So if they're gonna make the team better, then you shouldn't Mitch up out of here. If you think it's gonna make the team better. I don't as going, I think the Knicks I think they want Mitch Robinson, and I think they need him down there because the continuity is there with this team. And going to the playoff, continuity is important. You guys got to know how to play together. So I don't think Mitch going nowhere. Personally, if it is, it got to be shocking to me. Let's see how it goes. I don't know Shop Power and everybody, but the way I'm looking at it now, I think they're just going to roll with what they got, unless something too dynamic come up.
Unless it's drastically amazing, I doubt it. I really
got a pretty good team there with Mitchell Roberts coming back. Shop Power. So that's how I look at it, man. I don't know, but I think Mitchell Roberts coming back, that is their trade to me.
Yeah, the countdown is already there. What we got left? Maybe 18 hours or something like that, 16, 18 hours or something like that. So, like I said, the Knicks usually make early trades. I don't really remember the Knicks under this Leon regime making a late trade, really. I mean, this close to the trade deadline. So I just think we're going to end up rolling with the one trade, and I'm going to say this, in my opinion, the best trade, if they were going to move off from Mitchell Robinson, was for Nick Richards and Cody Martin. And I mean, I think that was one of the better trades. You pick up a small forward and you pick up a center to go along with Precious, and make Precious go back to his position. And then you get Cody Martin that can play defense, that can knock down a shot, drive the ball, play some good defense in that second unit with Payne and Deuce. But that ain't happened. Richards is somewhere else now, and I think we're rolling all the way with Mitch right now. And I'm not mad at what we're about to do and how it's about to go down. The biggest thing I say again is for these guys to get healthy.
Yeah, if they trade him, Jay told it, and if anything they do, if they were to trade Gerald Sim, they definitely gonna trade him for aspiring. You know what I mean?
Without doubt.
I can say if they do trade him, if it ain't a second round pick, then anybody's a good body. my guys like you like the guy you said in Philly, the big strong dude, you just Sebi, whatever his name is, $2 million, whatever.
Eusebely, I love that kid, man. I'd take him right now.
They feel they need to do something like that. If they not banking on Hakapurdy. Now, okay, you know what? I can see the Knicks doing that. Now I bring him in Sebley and Hakapurdy go back to it being situational with Shamet.
Yep.
And they let him back up Mitch or something like that, or Andre Drummond and something. I don't know, but it's whatever it is. We'll know after tomorrow, like Shaw Power said, bro. We'll know tomorrow where the Knicks going with this thing. No matter which way they go, let's just hope the team get better. Bottom line.
Two things real quick, gentlemen. Two things.
Better.
One, and I'm stating the obvious. When Mitchell comes back, he saves Carl Anthony Towns. Carl Anthony Towns doesn't have to use so much energy out there.
Facts.
And now the second thing, the reason why I think it's going down to almost to the wire is because teams want to see what kind of money they have left in order to pick up Jericho Sims $2 million. They're trying to they're trying to make all the big moves, and then now they're gonna see what's left in their pocket in order to, if they have to, if they want to acquire him. Mm-hmm. That's all.
That gives us.
That's why I'm saying it hasn't done. That's why it hasn't been done this early so far.
Okay, good, Jay Chosen.
That puts us in the driver's seat too. Think about it. Somebody say to us, we'll give you this high second round pick. No, you won't. You give us two of them. You want them that? Now we want two of those second round picks. Now we want that. So it kind of helps us in a sort of a way, being that the time is starting to run out. But yeah, either way, he don't play a part. See, the fact of the matter is he don't play a part on the squad. So whatever they do for him is a win-win. Right? They get a player, that a young kid, an expiring contract, great. They get an expired contract, great. They get two second rounders, great. Right? Hakapurdy starts playing better, great. It's all great. Mitch is coming back, great. I can't think of anything bad. Anything bad about the situation, And if they were gonna do something like that Valanciunas we've been hearing for 14 years straight now, they would have did it a long time ago.
Yeah, somebody said Jericho Sims from Cam Reddish. That'd be nice.
Stop that.
I don't want that.
I've seen it out there.
Yeah,
What happened?
About somebody who's been into the doghouse. Bro, he's gonna come in and walk right on out. We're gonna end up releasing him as soon as we get him.
Agreed.
Yeah, hey, that's possible. But listen, you ain't like you playing Jericho Sims neither. Don't pay him neither. But so he doesn't be there for a backup. Somebody get injured. Sometimes when you go KNICKS talent. You know what I mean? You can always coach talent if you get it right. I think his injury history, and since he got traded for the Knicks, he hadn't played a lot in LA. So I always liked his size though. His size was pretty impressive to me. 6'8" guy who could do what he do. He was a talented dude, man. He can't seem like he can't get it together for some reason. But
yeah, man, I bad. I liked him.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna say this about this young man. It doesn't matter how talent and potential are one thing. It's another thing when you're not trying to buy in to what the team needs you truly to do. We got to think all these cats were all world, everything from high school to AAU, some degree in college. Now that as you get to the next level, unfortunately, not everybody can be that person. You may believe it in your mind, but sometimes you have to take the talent that you do have and find a niche on your team. Yep. And potentially you have the opportunity to do something with it, a la Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Paul George came into the league. This young man was, how would you say? This young man was nothing but a defender. You remember, what was my man's name? What was that guy before him? Danny Granger.
Danny Granger. I knew
Danny Granger.
Granger. Yep.
Danny Granger, and when Granger, got hurt, unfortunately, what happened? This man stepped up into that role. He worked himself into that role. That's all I'm saying. So that's what I mean about like younger players. As much as you may think you should be the ish and you should be a superstar, it's sometimes it's not your thing. It's not your time. It's not your role.
Yeah, man, it happens. But you know what? He a young dude, and sometimes situations where you at, and I think he listen, I always root for, I always root for these guys to get their money, man. I'm about seeing brothers prosper, man. Like I said, but some people late bloomers, but he got a talent. Sometimes you got to land in the right spot. And unfortunately for some places where you go, like what happened with him in Atlanta. It's tough with guys like Cam Reddish because you was playing around a certain type of guy like John Collins and all that was stealing your energy, and you playing in back a guy like John Collins and all them guys. And sometimes the situation that you in, you just in the wrong situation. You know what I mean? And it happened to guys on the Knicks. Like you look at a lot of some of these young Knicks guys, man. They couldn't get no run, but like Obi Toppin, exactly.
Obi Toppin.
His situation in New York, but look, he went over to Indiana. He found a good situation. He got a bag. You know what I'm saying? He got 4 years, $60 million. But in New York, he couldn't do it because of Julius Randle was in his situation. These guys sometimes just get put in the wrong situation, and I think unfortunately though. But I just said that out there because somebody said Jericho says for Cam Reddish. I only obviously that shit ain't gonna happen. But anyway, but I get what you're saying though, man. Some of these guys, it's pros, it's variables and pros and cons of everything and shit. I mean, these guys just gotta go out there and want it.
Sometimes y'all go out there and not play people too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But listen, we know what the Knicks got though.
100%.
We know what the Knicks got, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down, man. We're gonna get out in a few minutes, man. I know we all got to do that, but I'm just good in here talking ball, man. I'm excited about the Knicks. Hopefully looking forward from after tomorrow. After we see what's going on with the trade deadline tomorrow, we'll know at least where the Knicks is going, what direction they're going, what they're gonna do, and what they're not gonna do. The Cats don't do nothing. Let's get ready to roll. This is the 10 that I predicted was going to be here at the beginning of the season. So it might not. I don't see nothing changing. I think I think that's what it's going to be. And I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about Mitchell Robinson coming back here, man. Knicks get stronger. It's all to it. No matter how you can look at it, what Mitchell Robinson bring the Knicks don't got now. So it can't be nothing but a positive. You know what I mean? What the hell? It can't be worse. Haka Purdy, nice. Gerald Sims okay, Pretty True okay, but they ain't Mitchell Robinson though. I don't get what nobody said. You could convince me a day of your life to tell me that. Neither one of them 4 dudes is Mitchell Robinson. So
I just saw something that said Sims for Wemby. Is that true?
Sims for Wemby.
I like that trade.
I take it. I think we can use them.
We can use them.
You know what's so crazy? They extended Jimmy Butler 2 years, 111, man.
Yeah,
he still got his money.
120.
Yeah, 21.
That makes
121.
Yeah,
No, I think it says. I'm just telling you what I seen what Sham said. That's 111. I guess the 21 is like the incentives and stuff like that. They're thrown in.
Yeah, I said that earlier. That's nuts. They gave him that's a lot of money, man. That guy is older, man. That's a lot of bread.
But it fits the timeline, though.
But they're trying to shoot this shot. They're trying to shoot this shot and have a man go out in the blaze of glory.
With Curry to go out in the blaze. Yep, you're right about that.
Yeah, and the collective bargaining agreement going to go up too. But Jimmy Butler, let me tell you something. Him and Draymond Green gonna be locking motherfucker down. I can tell you that right now. Whether you like Jimmy Butler or not, him and Draymond Green gonna be that's gonna be special right there. That 2 and 3 for them, the 3 and the 4 for them guys. They can guard just about anybody, literally guard anybody. And
not just that, but they bring that energy, that certain confidence, that cocky, that tough energy that they gonna need over there in Golden State. They
need to do like Jimmy Butler because they ain't got no harder body than Draymond Green, but Jimmy Butler.
Him and Draymond are gonna bring that together. They're gonna bring that together.
You can say what you want about Jimmy Butler. The man is he win games, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me tell you something.
To get $60 million. Do you think the Golden State Warriors would have gave Jimmy Butler $60 million? He didn't think he was worth it.
Fact.
No, a fact. But and you know what my uncle said yesterday when he was watching the thing? He said to me, "Look, Jimmy is a pain in the ass, but don't forget that there's a difference between Jimmy Butler, the player, and Jimmy Butler, the playoff player. Jimmy Butler in the playoffs is a different type of animal.
Let's put it like this here. He ain't played with nobody like Steph Curry in his career yet, has he?
Nope.
Ever. But no. Yes, he has.
Embiid, but
no, not
Derrick
even that.
Obviously,
Derrick Rose. I'm about to go there.
Rose, Steph Curry though. Derrick Rose, but
a young Rose was pretty. Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
he was dynamic. He was dynamic. He was a true. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, Steph Curry's already top 10. He can't go down as top 10 or what? We talk about superstar. We talking about somebody who could have been a superstar. Remember, right now they are debating whether Derrick Rose is a Hall of Famer. Right now, ain't no debate about.
Oh, come on, that's a lot. That's a. Come on, man.
Hold on. Don't go there, right? Nobody lying on this thing. I'm just saying.
I ain't say you were lying.
No, you said that's a lie. Oh, okay. But what
I said that. What I'm saying, no. I'm not. It shouldn't be a debate. That's what I meant. That's why I said it's a lie.
But you know what? That's debatable, ladies and gentlemen, because of the injuries and the amount of games, the injuries. He got Hall of Fame talent. Did he win enough? Did he get deep enough? Did he do a lot of things? You just don't become a Hall of Famer because you're talented. Your resume got to speak.
Can I say something?
That's all I'm saying. But that's what they debate about.
You're right. It's like David Wright with the Mets. It's the same thing.
They debate his resume. They're not debating his talent. They debate his resume.
No. Listen to my point. If Grant Hill can go to the Hall of Fame, you got to think Derrick Rose was an MVP. Why can't he go to the Hall of Fame? I'm gonna end it right there.
Yeah, because of his resume. Some people had 1 to 2. You can have 1 or 2 good years. Don't make you Hall of Famer because you had 1 or 2 good years. You got guys who got to play 15 years to become a Hall of Famer or 10 years to play a Hall of Famer. Do you know you got guys right now who did way more than Derrick Rose, not even in the Hall of Fame right now? It's guys out there literally that did more, and they debating whether they get in there. Remember one time Chris Webber had one time with a debate. I think Derrick Rose is not his talent. He didn't do enough to be worthy as a Hall of Fame type player. Not saying he not, but in the eyes of them dudes. I think the only thing that keep Derrick Rose from being in the Hall of Fame was the injuries, the amount of games, how many playoffs appearances and stuff like that. But other than that, talent-wise, hell yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Derrick Rose one of the best dudes. What?
He was the youngest MVP ever, man.
According to the way they judge out there, I'm at least going to NBA standards. It ain't even about me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying,
bro. I'm not trying to go back and forth with you, and I understand what you're saying, bro. But my point is this: all right, maybe not the first ballot, but I'm pretty sure on the second time coming back around, because after a while, the players or the Hall of Famers who are still around are gonna put him in there.
Yeah, he'll probably make it. He'll probably make it. He'll probably make it.
I'll tell you this: if he never got hurt, he would have went down as a top 5, in my opinion, the top 5 point guard ever.
Yeah, that's
he definitely was a young Rose, man, dunking on everybody and doing all that stuff. Yeah, he was lit.
He a Hall of Famer just because of what he did for the game. That's my opinion. But I still think the people who voted me, that's all I'm saying. It ain't about me. I think the brother's a Hall of Famer. He's all of Fame talent, all of playing player. But by the way they judge it out there, it's a debate about it. It's a debate whether he's a Hall of Famer or not. That's what's out there. So that's all I'm saying. I think the brother's the Hall of Famer.
Yeah, shot. I mean, Divine, that wasn't like me trying to come at you. I'm just saying.
I got you, bro. It's all good. It's all good. I understand. I misinterpreted. You good? Everything good, my man. Real talk. It's all love. Yeah, man. But you know what it is? Like I said, it's tough out there, man. When guys like that, but we'll see. I will see.
There's so many people I see that don't get in because of certain little things. So it's very tough. It's tough. And I agree with everybody here. Does he deserve to do it? Yeah, but you know why? All the time miss, all the injuries, those things count to the writers. Yeah, all those other people. And those are mostly the people now doing it. Even though it's changing up where they're allowing some players to vote and all these other stuff, a lot of those writers, they're very fickle.
You could have wished you could have wished he could have played but prior to the injury,
brother.
If Derrick Rose didn't, because of that injury, oh no question, he would have been first ballot, ladies and gentlemen.
First ballot.
That dude, he was that dude.
Yeah.
But unfortunate. Like the injuries come and hit you, man. It's a shame, man. You know, the injuries set brothers set them away from being superstars just to becoming stars. Like Derrick Rose could have been a superstar, but the injury made him a star. You know what I mean? So,
I was excited when we got him. I mean, and after he was hurt and all that, I was hyped.
Both times.
Old time. Yeah, I liked it when he first got here with and Melo. I thought that was gonna be nice. Real talk. I was like, damn. Yeah, Derrick Rose and Melo and my man Porzingis. But they, like I said, the front office ain't what they got now, so that's a different story. You know what I mean? I think you'd have had this Leon Rose front office shot Powell when all that was going down. Might have been different though. It might have been different, man. But listen, we gonna get out of here, man. And listen, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Saturdays when it go down, man, we got to get up here and get this shit. And I'm excited about what's going on in New York right now, guys and ladies and gentlemen. Our guys look like they about to go into the thick of this thing, man, with a certain team, and I'm excited about the team. I don't know what's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, that game with the Cavaliers and the Pistons, 5 seconds left. Cavaliers 115, Detroit 112. Lord, I wish Detroit.
Come on, Detroit, pull that thing out. Let's go.
Right.
Come
Bucks
on, Detroit.
The Heat beating the 76ers by 7 right now in Philly. Joel Embiid back.
I don't think he's playing tonight. I think he's not on a back-to-back game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Last night he came back first game, triple-double.
Yeah. Triple-double, yup. That's what I'm saying. This thing getting deeper. That's why we need our boy back. Because that's how they needed their guy back. But the Hawks lost to the San Antonio Spurs by 1 in Atlanta. Obviously, De'Aaron Fox, that's his first night there, first game there. Him and
he was going off too for a bit.
Yep. Games that he just gained the relevance. That's about it. The Kings and the Magic, which is going the other way right now. Anyway, not saying they can't turn around, but they're going the opposite direction with Banchero and Wagner coming back. They just going the opposite direction.
Yeah, they're not. I don't know, man. That injury has really decimated that team. That's. I'm going to tell you something. The sleeper team for me in the early part of the year was the Atlanta Magic. That was one of the teams that I was super nervous of.
Let me ask you a question real quick. How do y'all think that Kyle Kuzma thing going to pan out? Shot Powers over there with Giannis and them. Do you think trading Chris Middleton made them better? I know it made them a little younger. Kuzma's a good defender. He could defend the ball pretty good. Got a little game. Been on the championship run with the Lakers before. How you think that thing going to pan out for them?
I think it's a good trade for them. I think, like you said, they just got bigger. And Kuzma will come into a different way of playing basketball with a lead or a superstar on the team. 2, as a matter of fact, excuse me, with Dame and with Giannis. So it will change the way he shoots. He's a big guy. He can shoot the 3. He can score the basketball, and he's a gritty type of dude. You know what I mean? He's been in trade talks for the last 10 years. Right. And I think Middleton, him going over there, he's just coming off an injury, but Middleton been in and out, old legs, hurt, and all that stuff. So yes, I think it was a very good trade for them. They got younger,
they might release
bigger, and he's a little stronger as well. Release who? Yep. Middleton?
Part of buyout. Everybody gonna buy him out.
No. Yeah, buy him out. Excuse me. I just want to say one thing about that Atlanta. I was watching the end of it, and I didn't want to disturb y'all. But at the end of the game, I promise you, for the game winner, Wemby tried to dunk on Kuminga, and Kuminga did everything. He got the ball, but they happened to call a foul, unfortunately. But it was when y'all watch the highlights, y'all gonna be like, "Oh my God, it was crazy."
Jonathan Kuminga from
Golden State.
No, not Kuminga. I mean, what's my man name? The big man.
Capella?
Okongwu. Oh yeah, Okongwu. My bad. Okongwu.
Okay.
Yeah. When I say Okongwu literally jumped out the gym to get to that, yo, he got he didn't get all of it, but he got enough of it to be like, all right, young man, not tonight.
Damn. Wow.
And they didn't call a foul?
Nope. Well, you know what it is? Look like everybody going the other way except for the Knicks. Right now, the top 3 teams in the East are Knicks, Celtics, and the Cavaliers. We good with that. Like I said, we got a big game Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, the New York Knicks got the best record in the last 10 games in the Eastern Conference at 8-2.
That's right.
We all got the best record there. Second the street beside the Wizards. 2 games, Celtics got 4. I'm just gonna go on down, ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday, man. So hopefully we all being here, man, and feeling good about
What Detroit do? Did
Detroit
they lose?
to the Cavaliers by 3, 118, 115.
Well, how much time, Devon?
It's over. It's over.
Oh, they lost the game.
Yeah, they lost. Yep. So
Oh, damn.
Like I said, Philly look like they about to lose that game. Then they get back down to 20 and 30. They trying to get there, man. Embiid, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. But y'all give me your last word before we go around the board, man. My man Corey Lee hit the brother up and let me know what you thought before we get out of here.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If it goes down the way we think it is, the way after tomorrow, if it goes down the way we believe it's going to go down, I'm gonna say this: Cleveland, tighten your panties up.
Man.
Philly, goodbye. Boston, yo, you already know it's finna come right in your face, right there. We coming right up 95. Oh my God, I'm gonna pause right there. and anybody else in the league who thought we were playing, anybody else who thought we were playing and messing around, like they say, F around to find out.
That's right.
F around to find out. If y'all on TikTok, figure that out. Put that in your search bar.
Hey, listen, they ain't got to go at 95. They got to come to the Garden.
Or it doesn't matter.
Yes,
Either or. It doesn't matter.
Garden to garden.
But, you know, yeah.
This is
the so-called garden.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. This one.
Whatever that garden is over there.
Listen, man, Friday about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not shopping.
Dandelions.
Jay chose to give me a last word, my man, before we get out of here.
Last word. First of all, I just want to start off with this. Irv Gotti, family again. Prayers go out to you. He's on life support. He's brain dead. He's on life support. They've declared him not fully dead. He's about to die. It's terrible stuff. I'm in the music business. It's tough. New York Knicks, man. Mitch comes back fully healthy. It's an acquisition. It's a top-notch center acquisition. I really would like to see them come off the Sims contract, and continue to do what they're doing. And when Mitch comes back, I'm very interested to see what they do with Hart, see what they do with the bench. And I'm really, really, and if you haven't noticed, the coach of the month is really taking heed to the call. It's like he's listening to everything that we're saying. I really feel like he hears us. Like, okay, I got to switch to something. Let me do that. All right, I'm going to move this. I can do that. Circle of trust got a little bit bigger, but it's still a circle of trust. We've got the coach for it. We got the coach for 2 big men. Very excited. I'm happy. And I'm happy to be alive. I'm proud of my children. I'm grateful for life. And I'm a grateful Knicks fan.
Real talk. Hey, Shot Power 4, before I let you go real quick. Any one of y'all think something in the NBA gonna happen tomorrow that just literally blew your damn mind, or you think we pretty much got the big stuff out the way? Do you see anything in the NBA that would be like, what would shock you tomorrow if anything happened in the NBA tomorrow?
It already happened to me. I mean, that Saturday thing right there, just
the Luka thing.
Yeah, just Luka thing.
That Luka thing was big. Anything other bigger than that?
I still think that anything could happen, though. Do I think something could happen? Hell yeah, I do. I think there is something gonna happen.
They moved KD. Maybe that might be. What you call? He said went to Golden State.
He's not playing tonight neither.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to go to Golden State anyway. Maybe they moved KD tomorrow, but then they gonna blow my mind like that AD trade and Luka. That was like wow. For the things that went for it, just 2 guys straight up in 1 first round. I was like, sheesh.
No, but now that they got off of that Butler trade, I can see KD going to Miami.
They got rid of him for Magic Beans.
Right.
But I can see this happen though. I can see KD going to Dallas, play with Kyrie and Anthony Davis.
I think that I seen something out there mentioned about that him going there. That would be that's the next thing that I think. I mean, if it's going to be another big trade, that would be a big trade. They're talking about him heavy too. You know, and Knicks always get everybody. Everybody want to go to the Knicks. Or the Knicks could get KD right now and give up OG and Deuce McBride with Deuce McBride, OG and 2 seconds and that Washington's first.
Would you do it?
Good. Nah, I'm good.
You wouldn't take KD for?
I'll do it right now. Come on, I'm fine. I don't care what you're saying.
KD, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I got.
He didn't want to be here in the first place.
Yeah, I
don't care if you don't want to be here. You don't want to be here.
I hear you. I would if they traded. All right, my opinion, I ain't making that trade. I ain't trying to do that. I don't want no parts of them. But if the Knicks made the trade, let's go, KD. I know you nice now. I know you. I know it. But for him, he's
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. His name pass up. I'm good on that. Certain names you say, I'm like, I'm just good.
I won't be mad.
But if they got him,
you would have to give a OG and Mitchell, OG and Josh Hart, something like that.
Yeah, it would be
I'm not.
Knicks ain't doing that. That was a hypothetical.
I know. I'm just saying, but I'm not. I wouldn't even touch that. I wouldn't touch that, boy. I wouldn't touch that with nothing. For the simple fact, one, I'm not giving up our younger player for a 35-year-old, and I'm not saying he's not a great player, and I'm not saying he's not going to be a Hall of Famer, but to some degree, he's a relic. And listen. What we don't have is time to be playing around trying to tool in a relic. You know what I'm saying? NBA relic right now. You know, for something like first of all, OG Anunoby, what he provides for us, bro, the defense, the shooting, and the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he gets out on the break, yeah, I'm straight. I'm good with that, bro. And on that note, thank you, Shy and Devon, for always allowing me to come through the door. Jay Chosen, my brother, you know what it is. One more thing, like Jay Chosen said, shout out to Irv Gotti, his family. Man, we took an L in the hip hop world. I don't care how you feel about him, but we lost a musical genius. And the fact that you got to think a lot of them Jay-Z first hits, a lot of them were produced or put together by Irv Gotti. And I don't care if you're a Jay-Z fan now, but who he was in the beginning, I'm telling you, a lot of y'all cats used to rock with him. So just think about that.
Yep. Or if you're a 50 Cent fan and you're angry at it, it doesn't matter, man.
This
guy was a big music guy, big time. His whole family, him and his brother, man. You know, it's tough, man.
Hey, listen now. I want me a championship. If somebody come to me and talk about, could you send Anunoby and somebody for KD and you say no, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. And you know what? You're talking about somebody that I don't really, after he pulled that Golden State thing, I was really annoyed. That did something to me. But still, my head work, I'm gonna say this guy gonna drop 28. He could take over a game. Bring him on down. You next right on Price is Right. I'm betting $1.
Here you go again. The DMV. Listen, East Coast basketball. The Grim Reaper, arguably one of the best scorers in NBA history, and he's still doing it right now with Phoenix. This is the Grim Reaper we talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Not LeBron James. We talk about the Grim Reaper and Jalen Brunson in the NBA playoffs. It's a wrap. It's like him and Kyrie. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I get it, but that's the Grim Reaper, though.
Next to Cat.
Who gonna fuck with Cat? Who gonna mess with Cat, the Grim Reaper, in the burner? Nobody. Not God. AD, not Kyrie, not LeBron, not Luka, not this. No. Come on.
You're gonna wake up that net. You know what? You're making this happen. You're gonna wake up and hear that now.
Tomorrow. You're gonna wake up and he's gonna drop it.
Don't put that out there because I'm rebuking it.
I don't care.
I'm taking it. No, I'm taking it. Name of God.
And I say it again, man. I'm not for it, I would love to see him here. I ain't gonna front. He is the truth. He is the unadulterated truth. If they made the trade and he was on the team, yeah, I'm on the bandwagon. I'm on the bandwagon. But for me, like KD,
yeah, he only got a year or two left on his deal, maybe 1 or 2. KD,
that's all we need. That's all we need. That's 2 chips right there. 2 chips.
Listen, that contract leave, go where the hell he want to go. But I tell you what, you put that dude on this team this year. I had the Knicks going to the finals. You put him on the team, I got the Knicks winning it all with no question about it. Hands down. There's no defense in the league can stop him, Jalen Brunson and Cat. No defense in the league can stop that.
And you forgot Mikal too.
And right.
And you forgot Mikal too.
Yeah, you're gonna have me going into my 2K right now and trade and see how it looks.
Listen, KD, I think KD gonna go. I think KD might go to Dallas
or the Heat.
I don't think he's going to the Heat now. I would not say that because
Butler just came out. That money came off.
Yeah, that's true. And they took on if they want. But I don't think the Heat. Well, him, Bam Adebayo, and Rhea would be nice.
Think about what I'm saying here. I've been thinking about that ever since we were just talking about him. Because the Knicks is like a pipe dream, but the Heat is possible because you got a team, the coach, the championships. I know he want to go in there and bring another one back. And
NBA gonna be crazy tomorrow, man. We just
I'm excited. I don't know if I'm getting much sleep. I'll tell you that much, man.
Nobody never see that Luka thing coming. That's why I say that. Nobody seen that shit coming, Sharp Powers. Nobody seen that coming.
That's why I said. That's why I said. That's why nothing could sway me like, from what you said earlier. Do you think anything tomorrow's gonna happen? I said, man, that right there, that right there is the cake, the icing, and the fact that whoever cut it and they can have it too. That right there was the one. My brother's a Laker fan, and I know he's over there sick about that. He's still sick about it.
But you know who's not sick about it? Apparently, LeBron. LeBron said that Luka is his top 3 favorite players he's ever seen play NBA. And then they go ahead the day before and say that he had nothing to do with that. I believe that. All right, him and AD were playing great. Look where they got to. They were playing great. But
bro,
people are underselling. People are underselling just how good Dallas got.
For real.
I'm telling you. Yeah, underselling how good they got. Don't forget there's a man named Kyrie Irving over there. And 3 or 4 big men on that team. PJ Washington, Gafford, Likely, and AD.
Crazy. And you got Klay Thompson. You still got
Klay Thompson starting at you too.
Yeah, they're nice. They got a good team, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. I got them, boy. They went to the final last year with Luka. I don't think they got worse because, first of all, AD do what AD do, and I think Kyrie now the prime point guard. He's a prime ball handler on that team now. He ain't got to share with Luka no more. I think him and AD in that pick and roll gonna be unstoppable. Kyrie's a gift, you know what I mean? So him and fucking AD in the pick and roll gonna be outrageous, bro. So and then you got Daniel Gafford, no boys back there. He playing the 4. It's going to PJ Washington. It's going to be interesting, man. It's the NBA. This is what it's about right here, ladies and gentlemen. So for us, I just want to see Jalen Brunson and my man Mitchell Robinson in the pick and roll. That's it. That's all I want to see.
That's all. Me too. And KD.
Yeah, for real. But listen, man, we gonna get out here. We can do this all night, man. I know, but we got to get up and do things, man. All that good stuff.
Can.
Yeah, well, I appreciate everybody coming in, man. Listen, 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks and Boston Celtics at the world most famous arena. You know the pregame show. We'll be at 7:15. Game is at 8:30 prime time. Let's get it popping. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be lit. I'm looking for Knicks to go into Boston. This ain't the first game of the season. Let's go get it, yo. Mitchell Robinson, why don't you just come out and start working tomorrow? Get in there.
Get in that game.
Yeah, hit full contact.
I think he'll be doing full contact tomorrow.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think on the low he is.
He in the basement right now doing full contact. I promise you that.
Friday morning, and nobody gonna lay your tips. I'm good.
He said,
he's on the game. Yeah, he's on a game to game. So OG is more likely to be back. If Mitch come back though, and OG come back, come on, man. I ain't even come on. I gotta go work. I ain't messing with y'all. We already been on here like 14 hours, man. I'm out of here.
Hey, yo, y'all be good, man. Yo, have a good night, Sky. Like again,
Peace,
thank
family.
you, Divine and Shy, for always open the door for me.
Yes, sir, my brother.
Hey, y'all owe me some drip.
I'm standing right here like y'all are still here, and I'm gonna talk to this fucking computer the whole time. Yo, and I think we're gonna do this, and I swear we're gonna do that. Yo, I swear to God.
And listen, only way if something major, if something major for the Knicks happen tomorrow, me and Shaw Powell, and then we'll jump on. If nothing, we'll see our Saturday. But if something the Knicks do is breaking, nigga, we be up in here. It's all day, every day. You know what
I'll see you Saturday because only thing we do is break and win and send him somewhere else. That's all we're gonna be doing. Break and win and going somewhere else.
Like I said earlier, though, we already had a breaking news. The biggest trade the Knicks did this year was the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson coming off the injury report to playing in the game.
It's an acquisition, bro. It's an acquisition, bro.
So that's the trade we got out of from Shams. Shams Karina said Mitchell Robinson will be off the play. That's the trade for the Knicks. So let's get it, man. We out of here, man. Y'all big up. Thank y'all for coming and thank to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Next we'll talk us to recap, man. Divine Shot Power, the 718 is in the building. Queens get the money. Y'all know all that good stuff, man. Corey Lee, Boogie was popping, my man. We know we always think about it. We see Corey Lee, we see you as well. Salute to you and everything, man. God bless my brother. And like I said,
my big bro right there.
And Herb Gotti, my man, like I said, prayers to your family, you everybody, man. Like I said, hate to lose one of the community members, man. These guys have made a part of what we do, whether it be their music or what they did in the community to move us forward, man. But his music had a lot of us in the club doing our thing, had a lot of us listen to some of the records that he was producing out there, man, and all that good stuff. So he was a part of the vibe, man. It's a vibe. We get a pop it every day and every night, y'all know. But we out, man. Peace, everybody. Shy Power, Jay Chosen, my man, Corey Lee. I see y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat because we touching on facts. And plus we up in these hats. It's Knicks real talking. We cut from a different cloth. We cook a Knick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars of b-ball. Cause no matter how far the stars we see all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knock it down shot. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes, putting on the clinic. The cat lieutenant, they entered the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our temples like soldiers and train the planes and Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. Say Tokyo, but you know we can drift. Cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on a game preview. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it popping every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about the vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it popping every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about the vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride.
When we like that, we get the